Hello everyone. So today's topic is machine learning. What is machine learning? What are the different applications of machine learning? What are the different types of machine learning? What are the different challenges machine learning will face? So this these topics we will discuss in today here. And first of all, what we will discuss is what is machine learning? What is the basic definitions of machine learning? So machine learning is a branch, or I would say, is a subset of artificial intelligence that focuses on developing real world applications or algorithms that allow computers to learn from and make decisions based on the data. So I would say that rather than being explicitly programmed, your machine is not explicitly programmed, but your machines will use some statistical techniques to improve the patterns and to improve the efficiency of your computer. So what is the key concept? The key concept is we have the given data, that is your input data. We have the output that is represented by Y. So the goal is to learn a function that is represented by F, where input data X and input data Y are internally correlated. So we will need to find out the relationship between input and output. So this is basically the machine learning. Now, what are the different types of machine learning? So basically, there are three types of machine learning. First is a supervised machine learning, second is the unsupervised machine learning, and third is a reinforcement machine learning. Supervised machine learning, where the model learns from the label data. And the unsupervised learning is where the model finds patterns in data without any label. And the third one, that is a reinforcement learning, where an agent learn through hit and trial and give out the receiving feedback and gives the rewards or penalties. So this is about the types of machine learning. So in the next slides, we will discuss about the supervised learning. So supervised learning is, just a second. Supervised learning is basically the algorithm is trained using a data set that contains input and output pairs. For example, predicting house prices based on the features like location and size. So the goal is to learn a function that maps input to correct output. So as I said, that learning is from the label data, mapping a function from input to output. And what are the different types? There are basic two types of supervised learning. One is a regression, another one is a classification. Regression is basically when you are predicting continuous values, for example, housing prices. Classification is when you are predicting categories like spam or not spam, right? Fraud or no fraud, or some kind of a medical disease, benign or malignant. All these are under this classification category. Now, next is the unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning basically deals with the unlabeled data. It basically finds out the hidden patterns in unlabeled data. And the algorithm tries to find hidden structures or groupings within the data. So the common applications is customer segmentation using clustering algorithm like K-means. So I can say, for example, in a layman language, supervised learning is, suppose you have a teacher with you and the teacher is guiding you, training you how to proceed further. But in case of unsupervised learning, you are your own teacher. You are your own learner. So you have no teacher, but you are learning from itself. That is unsupervised learning, means you do not have anything with you. Now, next is a reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is about learning to make decisions. An agent interacts with an environment and learns to perform actions that maximize cumulative reward. This approach is widely used in robotics, gaming, and autonomous vehicles. So what is the terminology? Terminology is you have the agent, you have environment. So agent is basically asking whether the trial, using some hit and trial approach, and according to that, action is performed, whether it is reward or penalty. Next is what are the key or main algorithms in machine learning? There are many algorithms in machine learning, but here are some of the most popular. One is the linear regression. First, this is basically used for the prediction. Decision tree, that is used for classification and regression. K means is for used for clustering. Q learning is for reinforcement learning, and neural networks, which is a very powerful tool that is used for image recognition and natural language processing. Now, next is the what are the different applications of machine learning? So, ML is used across various sectors. Nowadays, in real life applications, you can see there are machine learning applications. For example, in healthcare, it helps with disease predictions. In finance, it is used for fraud detection. In retail, recommendations engines such as products. It is also powers self-driving cars and virtual assistant. That is the basically the natural language processing. What are the different challenges in machine learning? Overfitting, underfitting. That means your machine learning basically overfitting is when the model performs well on your training data but poorly on your new data. That is the overfitting. When data quality is often an issue, sometimes many model act as a black boxes, making them hard to interpret. That is the model interpretability. Hello. Yes.